Marumo Gallants 0, Kaizer Chiefs 0, and Kaizer Chiefs win 4-3 not after extra time, on penalties. So, in the inaugural Cufa Cup, formerly known as Cufa Cup. So, welcome to the Soccer Huddle. This is your boy Mojere. Yeah, I do not think this is a game that both managers will look at and be like, okay, this is what we can build from, or this is what we can use to go forward. Because I don't know about you guys, but me personally, that was a very boring game. It looked like a friendly. It looked like a friendly because it is a friendly. But obviously, you would expect maybe both teams to go for it. It's a cup game, some might say. And I don't think Den Malesela and Nazar Nabi would look at that game to build from. I think next weekend we're playing in the Culling Blake level, but I don't think it's something to look at and be like, okay, we can build from there. Because for me, what I saw today, Marumo Gallants never had a goal, a shot on target. That's how boring the game was. It never looked like the first game of the season that these two played in. The first game of the season, for me, Ibile, if this was the first game of the season, I would have like, okay, two new managers, two new teams, still getting to know each other. But this is like after 4 or 5 games, and that performance here today, it's not something to be proud of. And I think from a Kaizer Chiefs perspective as well, I think that is why Nazar Nabi has stressed this enough, has spoken about this. Even us as fans, Kaizer Chiefs need a striker. Look at how many chances they've created. They couldn't bury the game. They couldn't bury the goal. So I don't think if we need to compete the likes of Bopayred and Mamelodi Sundowns, we need someone who's clinical, or we need to be clinical. One of the two, because now the transfer market is closed. So we need to work with the people that we have at the moment. And I think the technical team have a lot of work to do in trying to get these players to get the ball into the net. We cannot depend on Sarino. If Sarino's thing, then we're lacking something. We created chances today. I wouldn't say we missed Serena that much, because we created chances, but we were not clinical enough. And I think the sooner that Nazarib and his technical team fixes this, I think the better we can be as a team. And I think the players that played today, Saile was a chance for him to maybe Alwale that starting lineup, but got injured in the first place. I think Zwane looked good. Zwane Kacheko, I think he looked good. And I think you know what? I've seen enough of Nazar bin Nabi that I can confidently say that he's a guy who likes to use young players. Because you look at it, Buduba, you look at Bovelagaz, you look at Boshaba, and look at Bozwan. He gives these young players a chance to go and compete. He gives these young players a chance to go and improve themselves. And I think I love that about Nabi. I don't know if he's doing that because he doesn't have enough quality players, or he's just doing it because he loves young players. But from today's game, I think maybe as Nabi can just take that we created chances, but besides that, Voma was not kept busy. I think today's game was one of those games that you can just put in and you go back, you look at the video and you ask what went wrong, what was happening, guys, why did we play the way we played. I think if we play against Super Sport like that, we will get beat. Especially from a performance, Mamelodi Sundowns, I expected much from the boys. I expected them to hit the ground running because of from that momentum. I think the problem. I think and a lot of people have said this, that these international breaks, they tend to take momentum away from teams. Because if you look at our second half against Mamelodi Sundowns, you would think we wanted to take that momentum building forward. And today's game was maybe possibly one of those games that we can take that momentum, second half of Mamelodi Sundowns, and build on it. But unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. Unfortunately, today's game was just done. Today's game for me was just dull. But obviously, the stand-up player, as I said, Zwane looked good in the middle of the park. Blom still is not where he needs to be. I think maybe his match fitness, or I don't know. Maybe he still needs a few minutes on his clock, and then maybe he can get better. Chimaviro could have scored a goal. Duba could have scored a goal. Mdu looked good, could have scored a goal. So yeah, I think Simango and Miguel, they had nothing to do besides one or two chances that they needed to defend against. That's why I said, well, Vuma was a spectator in that game until the penalties where he made those actual two saves to win Chiefs the cup. So let me know what you think as well in the comment section. What did you make of today's performance? Are you like me and you're saying that the game looked dull, or maybe I don't know. So let me know as well. Kaizer Chiefs and Nazim Nabi get their first win or first trophy of the season, beating Marumo Gallants 4-3 on penalties. And until we meet again, Makosi Amatle.